Education in Canada is set to become more expensive. So if you are planning to go study there, be prepared to spend more money. As a rule to study in Canada, international students have to show they're financially prepared to cover their living expenses in Canada. Currently, a student needs to show they have access to $10,000, which is some 6 lakh Indian rupees. But now with the new change, a prospective student will need to show an access of around $20,000. This is around 12 lakh Indian rupees. Just with one rule, the cost has doubled. This has also been done to ensure that international students are prepared to live in Canada.
In welcoming international students, we have a responsibility to make sure that students are supported when they come to our country. We also want to ensure that international students don't become victims of unscrupulous individuals who offer them inadequate living conditions, sometimes even at inflated prices.
But that's not all. Students were allowed to work off campus for 20 hours per week. The limit was waived off and that has been extended till 30th April 2024. Till then, students can work for more than 20 hours per week. However, the policy to provide an 18-month work permit for post-graduation work permit holders has not been extended. It will lapse on December 31st. But there was one thing that stood out the most. In his address, Canada's Immigration Minister Mark Miller also hinted at the possibility of limiting visas.
Ahead of September 2024, we are prepared to take necessary measures, including significantly limiting visas to ensure that designated learning institutions provide adequate and sufficient student supports as part of the academic experience.
So far, Canada has not imposed a cap on foreign student visas. The number of foreign students in Canada has nearly tripled in the past decade. Last year, there were around 8 lakh international students studying in Canada, and Indian students make a significant portion. In 2022, over 3.6 lakh students opted to study in Canada, up from 2.6 lakh in 2021. This additional baggage comes months after diplomatic standoff between the two countries. Yet Canada continues to remain an educational hotspot for Indians. But this move will hurt the students who will now have to arrange additional funds.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today Newsmo.